Good evening, this is 11 Colors, and that up there is a place with cheap beer, 180 yen beer, and all sorts of yummy food as well. I haven't eaten there in a while, but the alcohol is cheap and the food is pretty good. And that there is an ad for a private detective with a cute puppy dog on it. And in this building here, there used to be, no longer is, there used to be a bar with good sofas and a darts machine that was a lot of fun. They closed down a few years ago. And over there is a cat cafe that is closed for the night. That place up there I think I explained already, but I'm not sure if I uploaded the video yet. Strange. Let's see any other landmarks around here. Well, a bit further up this street on the right is a live house called Garage, where I've seen, goodness, I've seen a band called Cork. I think I've seen Amateur War there. A little bit more than a year ago, I've seen Amateur War there. I've seen, at Garage that is, I've seen Amateur War, I've seen Slang Boogie, Detroit 7. I said Cork already. Here is vending machines. By the way, I'm not using the Steadicam right now. I'm just walking very slowly and holding the camera very gently, which is probably what I should have been doing instead of buying a 9,000 yen Steadicam rig that's a pain in the ass to attach. Folks walking there, so I'm going to let them pass so I don't look too weird. Wow. There's a whole troupe of musicians with drums and guitars. I think I know where they're headed. I think they're headed to Shimokitazawa Era. There's a studio down that way called Rinky Dink Studio, which is where, actually, Garage is up there on the right. This is the way to Rinky Dink. Yes, they're headed to Rinky Dink. Rinky Dink Studio. One of the, Rinky Dink is another chain of studios. There's Noah, there's Rinky Dink, there's Penta. There's a whole bunch of chains of practice studios all over Japan. And here's one of the Rinky Dink outposts. And Rinky Dink is on the first couple floors. And apparently they have Flying V guitars for rent in there. And Era, I haven't been there in a while. Let's see if I can zoom in so the white balance. There we go. Yeah, Rinky Dink Studio. Rinky Dink Studio is a chain of studios much like Noah that I usually use. And Era, who have I seen in Era? Let's see, one of the oldest memories I have of Era is from the end of 2004, I think. It was November of 2004. When a band named Barnaby's had one of their two breakup lives. One of their two breakup lives they had in Yokohama, specifically Kannai, BB Street. And they had another breakup live there at Era about a week later. And about 6 months later, by the way, this is the dry cleaners I usually use. Lovely. And about a week later, they had a second breakup live at Era. And about 6 months after that, their drummer started playing for a band called Detroit 7, who is doing very well now. Detroit 7 have traveled all over Europe. They've traveled all over the States. And that is a store that I have not been inside yet since it changed brand and Asics. Goodness. These both used to be knick-knack stores. I haven't been inside there at all since it became an Asics store. There's a sporting goods store up there that has protein and random sports equipment stuff. Nan Station. That's a place with Indian food that I have not been inside because I'm trying to keep my weight down, and I love naan. I love it, so I must avoid it. And down that street is back to the street I was on earlier, where, oh yes, there's the donut shop on that street that I was on earlier. Fresh hot donuts. Yum yum, which I have also not eaten in many months because I'm trying to keep my weight down. Where else? Ah, yeah. Up at this little intersection here is the other rinky-dink. Now, that last rinky-dink, back that away, seems to be open 24 hours. But this rinky-dink studio, I'm not sure if they're open 24 hours. And this here, by the way, is the study room, which has freeze-dried ice cream and all sorts of fun science-type stuff, and telescopes, and skulls and things like that. Science-y stuff. Yeah, they're very clearly closed for the night. This is Rinky Dink Studio Shimokitazawa number 2. And up there, I'm not sure if you can see it in the dark. Let me try zooming in. That there is a store called Haight-Ashbury. New and recycled fashions. There's a person on a Super Cub with a guitar. And here's the Doc Martens store. I wasn't sure. Huh. They moved again. This is the third location they've been at. The Doc Martens store. I should get myself a pair. Simply because I can afford them now. I can buy whatever the hell footwear I want now. Back in high school, couldn't really up and buy a pair of those things. Now I can, and I might be able to wear them sometimes too. This is one of the first 20 Starbucks in Japan. I think it's number 17. And of course they're closed for the night. Yeah. What else is on this street here? There's a nice pasta place up these stairs. A little bit further on the right, there's an awesome waffle store. And the Docomo store, and Mujirushi, the big brand spanking new building that they custom built for Mujirushi after they, what was there? There was an Ishimaru home electronics and washing machines type stuff store. And before that there was a Tsukumo, which did all computer stuff. This is a pretty funky cafe. Goodness, awfully quiet at night. Freshness Burger, I like them. There's some people who don't like them, but I like Freshness Burger. They make good burgers, small burgers. Here's the awesome waffle place, Waffle Cafe. And here's a place that's very dark right now, but during the day it has lots of little shops. Alright, it's been a bit of a walk around the neighborhood. There's been 11 cars, and thank you for watching.